I ordered a bunch of plants. For whatever reason, they're all showing up this week. My Thai constellation is getting a new leaf and I didn't even know it. Hi, I'm Michaela and welcome back to my channel. This week we're just gonna be doing a good old, is it called a weekly vlog? I think it's called a weekly vlog where I just like do what I'm gonna do all week and film it. So I got the idea to do this yesterday, and also part of why we're doing it this week is because one reason, I'm gonna be doing a lot of unboxing this week. I feel like so over the last probably month and a half, I've ordered a few plants, which I don't do very often anymore, but somehow the stars aligned so that all 3 of my plant orders are going to be coming in this week. So there's one that's gonna be coming in today. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing some unboxing and just, you know, whatever I end up doing this week. We'll just get along with the day. Okay, so before I go to town, I'm gonna switch to my new purse that I got at the thrift store yesterday. I know this is not plant related and really random, but I was in a bad mood yesterday and I thought the only way to turn this around is go get some coffee and go to the thrift store. And I've been looking for a rattan or bamboo or something. That's burnt. Drinking her water. I've been looking for like a purse like this for a really long time, and I couldn't really find any that, first of all, weren't really tiny and I couldn't even get my phone into. Or if I found a good one, it was like really expensive, like more than 30 bucks. That's the weird thing about me. I will spend money on plants. I'm not scared. But anything else, I can't do it. I pretty much won't buy anything that's more than $20. Which kind of doesn't make a ton of sense in this economy. But nonetheless, here we are. But I feel like I can really channel my inner Sophia Petrillo with this purse and just like carry it everywhere with me. So I need to take this thing out for a spin. We're going to the post office, so I'm gonna switch my purse. And I did clean it, by the way. Okay, so I'm also wanting to transfer my shipping supplies from this. This is really just too much weight for this type of basket. So I've been really tempting fate with that one. And I'm just gonna put it in this. Not a perfect fit, but still better. Okay, this is gonna be my first unboxing of the week. I don't know what my deal is. Like I ordered a bunch of plants, more than I've ordered in years. Just like in the past probably month and a half, 2 months maybe. But for whatever reason, they're all showing up this week. So this is unboxing 1 of 4. So I know that probably seems kind of weird. And it is for me too. So yeah, we're just gonna unbox this. So this one is from someone I found on Instagram. Her name is cheydplantlady, and this is one of her rare plant rescue boxes. So there's like a whole list of, can we not do that now? So there's like a whole list of plants that could be in the box, and it's like plants that are healthy but have like a little cosmetic damage or something. So that's what this is. And I have no idea what this plant is, and I did not put any requests or anything. I just wanted to be surprised. So here we go. Ooh, fun tissue paper. I love when people use fun tissue paper. I feel like I should start doing that, but it's also kind of expensive. I wonder what it is. Ooh, an Anthurium Clarinervium hybrid. Oh, that's cute. That looks a lot different than my Clarinervium. Ooh, an Epiprimnum amplissimum variegated. I was hoping this is one of the ones that I almost specified, but I didn't. So this is really cool. I'm excited about this one. I'm really having a variegated plant moment. I'm wondering what this is a hybrid of. I really don't know what is the cosmetic damage of this. Maybe this. See, that really doesn't bother me. Cool. I'm excited. Also, I'm glad these were labeled because I was kind of afraid that it wouldn't be labeled and I wouldn't know what it was. So that was cool. I feel like this would be good if you're like wanting a new plant but like don't really know what you want. It was really fun to be surprised. I don't even feel like they're, because like the thing was, okay, so this doesn't have roots, this is just a cutting, but it's an Epiprimnum, so I'm really not scared. But yeah, that was cool. It was really fun to be surprised. Okay, so today is Tuesday, and what I really need to do today is rearrange the greenhouse. It's kind of just something I need to do periodically because it gets out of hand really quickly because the plants are always growing. So today is the coolest day this week. It's only gonna get up to 91, so yeah, today's the day. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be loud. It is what it is. So a lot of these things will be time-lapsed. I will try and do some talking because I figured out kind of a decent way to adjust the sound so you can hear me and not the fans. But it's difficult to do because my voice is like the same frequency as the fans. So when I go to adjust that specific thing, I lose me too. So I just have a really irritating fan-like voice, I guess. So it is what it is. If the sound's a little funky, that's why. I'm still trying to troubleshoot it. I will eventually figure it out, I hope. But in the meantime, be patient with me. Hello, today is Wednesday, so happy Wednesday. It is supposed to be rainy today, so I have a computer day planned. So I need to edit some YouTube videos, and last night when I was transferring my files from the video that I filmed yesterday, I ran out of memory on my hard drive, and it was like, we can't transfer the files, you need an additional 45 gigabytes. I'm like, oh, well, that's kind of beyond moving files around. So I had to go to Costco and get me another one of these things. Also, these are like, if you have a Costco membership and you need one of these things, they are $30 cheaper there. So definitely check that out if you use stuff like this. So yeah, also it was another gigabyte, or not gigabyte, terabyte from the one that I have now. So I'm excited about that, because when I film in 4K, which I always try to, those files are huge, so they take up a ton of room, and my old one was getting kind of to where it was pretty slow. So this is a good thing. I've been needing to do this, but I wouldn't do it till I was forced. And this morning, okay, actually, yeah, I have some YouTube videos to edit and some shorts, and what else did I have to do? So I need to do all of that. I need to brush my dogs. May has to go to the vet tomorrow, so I want her to be like nice and clean. And I gave them baths on Monday. I was going to film it, but it's kind of, if you can imagine, giving two big fluffy dogs a bath is kind of an adventure, and they don't love it. So I didn't want to add another, I don't think they know what the camera is, but it would just add another element of stress. And also I didn't want to get the camera wet, and yeah, just everything gets wet when you give them a bath. But they're clean now. So, but yeah, I just have some other stuff I need to figure out on the computer. I've got Margaritaville stuck in my head because this morning I literally blew out my flip-flop going out to the greenhouse. I guess that's what I get for like buying all my shoes off the Walmart clearance. But I'm gonna keep doing it. So yeah, I blew out my flip-flop. I was just walking out to the greenhouse, and dang if it didn't fall apart. So yeah, we're singing Margaritaville, and that's gonna just, you know, add a whole other element to the fun today. My Thai constellation is getting a new leaf, and I didn't even know it. And I turned the grow light off because the light was better, but look, we're getting a new leaf. I'm so excited. you know her. Don't bark at her. She's your friend. She brought you dog bones today. Okay, so I am finally at the point where I can start editing today, and it's way later than I would like it to be. Just hasn't been going the way the whole day hasn't been going the way I was hoping it was going to go. I guess the flip-flop was a sign, but so far I don't know. I'm having issues with Final Cut Pro. It's just really glitchy, and I'm doing everything that I've looked up to do to make it not do that. Like it just loads really slow and it won't. I don't know. I don't know what to do, so I'm kind of struggling with that, but I'm gonna try and finish this video this afternoon, but we'll see how it goes. And also, I'm supposed to get a plant shipment later, so hopefully that goes better than everything else has been going. Okay, so it is time for unboxing 2 of 4 this week. And this one is from Botanicaz. They did a restock last weekend, and they said something like, look through our site for, there's some really good prices or something like that. So there was like a couple of cool plants with like really low prices, and I found them. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox. And it's been pretty toasty today, so I hope they're gonna be okay. It's not any hotter than it is in the greenhouse today, so I think they'll probably be okay, but we will see. I don't know that they would be acclimated to such a harsh environment, so we'll see. It happens sometimes. If it is what it is, but we'll see. I'm having more sympathy for people who tell me my plants are hard to unbox. Oh, this is a wish list plant for me. It is a variegated philodendron micans. Very cute. Oh, that's actually a lot of variegation. And in the stem too. Why am I sitting sideways? It's making it harder than it needs to be. Okay, and these, the price was, I mean, almost unbelievable on these. That's why I checked out so fast when I saw these. I think they meant to do it. They were $15 each, or 13 or 14. They were not what I was expecting to pay for a variegated micans. I've never ordered from Botanicaz before, but I've always wanted to. But no reason why I haven't before, really, but I'm excited to have gotten the chance to order something from them. Because I've watched a lot of like their unboxings and I've never heard anything bad about them. Oh, this is really cool. So I don't know if it was like a fluke that these were priced like this, or if it was like, I mean, the leaves are a little funky, but that's not, I'm a little funky myself, so. I'm so excited about these. Hello and happy Thursday. We're having another really interesting morning today. So we have Bernadette here because she's not afraid because I dropped May off at the vet. She's getting spayed today. So I'm just kind of generally nervous, on edge. I just hope everything goes well and everything. And she's not very good at the vet. She really hates it, so it's always just a stressful experience. So it's about 8 o'clock. We had a really interesting morning, but happy to have this little gal. I've kind of mentioned we're working on our fence in the backyard, and our yard is really big, so it's just a huge job. So we have the lumber in the backyard to build the fence, and this morning about like, I think it was like 4:45, this one was back here in my office and she started barking, and from the bark I could tell something was wrong, and I just knew as soon as I heard it, I'm like, somebody is fucking with our fence stuff. So sure enough, I came back here, somebody's stealing our lumber, which is irritating. So I started yelling at him. Bernadette and Samuel went out and scared him off. So he didn't get a lot. He got like 3 4x4s. Most of the shit flew off in the alleys because he didn't tie it down. It's still just like, you feel violated and it makes you mad when people steal from you. So I'll be glad when that fence is finally up. It's been way more of a project than we would have anticipated. So it is what it is. Yeah, that's all there is to it. We have enough stuff to finish the fence. It's not a big deal. We were going to return that stuff to Lowe's anyway, but it would have been nice to get our money back for a bunch of 4x4s we weren't gonna use, instead of some dirtbag selling them to someone on Facebook Marketplace. But yeah, I already know I'm not gonna be I'm gonna be on edge today, just waiting for a call about May. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna be that friendly today. I'm gonna be working on editing and stuff, and I do have a plant shipment coming. So hopefully that'll bring me a nice dose of cheer, because this one, it's a really, oh, there's some burned out hair in the air. That's okay. I was petting her ears and she always like grunts and groans when you do that. It's so funny. So yeah, we're just gonna have a nice day cuddling with Bernadette and working on videos and keeping the greenhouse cool. Hopefully. We're gonna try. Okay, so it is time for unboxing number 3. I don't have a ton of time before I need to go get May. Everything went really well with her surgery and she is okay. So I'm really relieved to hear that, and I'm about to unbox a wish list plant. So feeling pretty good right now. Maybe I'll try the other end. My address is over here. I guess I could just blur that out. Oh, they set it down this way, but I bet this is the top. Okay, we're finally in. She wrote a nice little note. Oh, okay. So here's the story with this plant. This is a plant I've been wanting. My friend who lives who lives in Pennsylvania found one at a nursery that was like a really good price and really pretty. So and she was like asking me about it, like, would you buy this? Do you think this is a good price? And I was like, heck yeah. Wanna mail me one? And she was like, yeah. So here we are. Oh. I think I'm doing this wrong. Yes, I'm definitely doing this wrong. Oh my gosh, this is even better than I was expecting it to be. Oh. I just glitched out there for a second. It got a little sideways, but that's okay. I think that it'll straighten up when I get it in some sun. But okay, I'm gonna just pause and show you these leaves. So this is an alocasia frydek. Oh my gosh. This has been on my wish list for a while, and I've actually been dreaming about acquiring one of these. So I have to say, if you've been thinking about getting one of these and you haven't seen one in person, you haven't really seen it yet. And even the camera's not gonna do it justice. This is beautiful. Thank you so much, Crystal, for being nice enough to mail this. Isn't it cool that we can just like mail plants? Oh, that's a really good idea. She put plastic wrap around here, because that was my only fear with an alocasia mailing in late June, is that it would like dry out a little too much. And so yeah, I don't know why it did that, but that doesn't bother me. I can always straighten it back up. Okay, I've got to show it to you again. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so this is something I do kind of often, is like if something's growing in a kind of strange pattern, you can definitely train it. So I was growing my mom a Jose Bueno, and for some reason just all the leaves were facing just odd directions. So when I do this, I don't want to go in too, like, I don't want to pull it too tight, but I'll tighten it over time. Plants are definitely trainable. So I'll probably just go like this for now. But if you're gonna try this, definitely make sure it's not digging into the stem and it's not really tight. It should be really loose like this. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe this plant. This is one of those plants where you're just like, how's this a plant, you know? Okay, so I went and I got May and everything went well. She is high as a kite right now. But yeah, hopefully everything goes well for her with the whole healing process and everything. She just is like extra Velcro-y to me. She doesn't even like me to get out of my chair. She would prefer I be on the ground with her. So I'm gonna be just at my computer for a while and yeah, just keeping an eye on little May. Okay, so today is Friday. I did not get ready today. I've just been finishing off some videos and trying to keep the greenhouse cool and keeping an eye on May so she doesn't tear her stitches out because she would like to. So, and she is not happy at all about her cone. We had to switch from the donut to the plastic cone and she didn't care for it. So I'm getting ready to make my thumbnail for my video for tomorrow, and then when my husband gets home we're gonna get to work on the fence, and my parents are gonna come tomorrow I think and help us with the fence so we can just go ahead and get it all knocked out so we don't have to worry about it. I don't know, yesterday, like at the time I felt like I was dealing with my stress well, but after I got home from picking up May and everything, I just like started feeling like really anxious and unwell. And I think it was just usually when something really stressful is going on in my life, I don't really seem to experience the effects as badly until after it's over, which is really weird. So I slept really badly and I felt like I was gonna throw up and I didn't, but I always get like that when I reach a certain threshold of anxiety. So yeah, just with the robbery, I guess you could call it. I feel like that's a dramatic term. The attempted robbery and May's surgery. So I've been keeping myself busy trying to distract myself, but it caught up with me. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today. My plant shipment is out for delivery and it's an import. So for some reason, every time I do that, every time I do an import and DHL delivers to my house, it gets here at like 11 p.m. So I'm not gonna unbox that late. I'm gonna save it till tomorrow morning, I think. I really think they'll be fine. They shipped so fast. The other thing I've been doing is trying to keep the greenhouse cool because it's 100 degrees today, so it's hot out there. The way that I do that is I don't really. There's only so much you can do to keep a greenhouse cool when it's 100 degrees. I have my exhaust fan, a couple other fans, and my evaporative cooler. And I'm not gonna add a second one just for a couple of weeks out of the year. That just doesn't even make sense. So what I do is just I go through 3 or 4 times a day and I mist everything. And I know that misting is a controversial thing, but believe me, in a greenhouse setting, it makes a huge difference. Like 5 to 7 degrees difference for about an hour or so when you do that. So it's definitely worth doing for me. And the other thing you need to do is just make sure that things do not get too dried out, because that can happen really fast when it's this hot. So I just make sure that there's moisture in all of the soil and all those plants so they don't get rotted. But other than that, they're more than fine when it gets this hot. My goal is always to keep it under 100 degrees, and that's really been about where we've stayed. It's gotten up to 102 a couple of times, but ultimately it'll be fine. What I'm working on now is the thumbnail for my greenhouse plant chores video, and that video is already going to be up by the time this one is, so you may have already seen it. I'll have it linked if you want to watch it. I make all of my thumbnails in Canva, and surprisingly, it's my least favorite part of making videos. I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite part at all. So my imports actually ended up showing up a little bit earlier than I was expecting, and we still had a little bit of daylight. So I decided I didn't want to leave them in the box overnight. So I went ahead and got ready and did the unboxing. And this video will be up by the time this one is also. So I'll have that linked too if you want to watch that. Plant. Oh my gosh. It's huge. That's not, I was not expecting it to be this size. Oh my goodness. Getting new leaves too? So the rest of Friday night and into Saturday, we just spent working on the fence, and we finally did get it done, and we're so happy it's finished. We've wanted to put up a better fence since we bought our house 7 years ago, so we're really happy with it and so glad it's finally done. And it'll be much harder to rob us.